Well, let's recognize the obvious. We have hurricanes here on the Gulf Coast.
Thousands of Houston residents were sitting in the dark and excruciating heat for days after Hurricane Beryl rolled through in July. Experts point to tree trimming as one of the reasons why. This was a Category 1 storm, so it raised questions about what might happen with a larger hurricane. Here in San Antonio, we often get the leftovers of hurricanes. The News 4 I-Team's Jordan Elder went through CPS Energy records to see how we're doing in terms of disaster preparedness and power line maintenance.
A simple question that we take for granted in this life is, are the lights on and when are they going to come on, and are they going to stay on?
Texas senators slamming CenterPoint Energy for their role in the preparations and aftermath of Hurricane Beryl. That lack of tree trimming, a key reason why so many people were impacted. Whether it's a hurricane, an ice storm, or just strong wind, experts say if your power lines look like this, tangled up in the trees, you're more at risk of a power outage and your power being out longer. The I-Team wanted to know what resources CPS Energy is putting into situations like this one to keep you safe in the next severe weather event. Here's what we found. Over the last few years, CPS Energy has been putting more money into trimming trees close to power lines. $20.6 million for the fiscal year we're in right now. The company also says it budgets additional funds for emergency vegetation management during severe weather events, which helps the estimated 2,000 emergency requests that come in every year. This is something the company said was a priority during a 2022 freeze.
To put more money to tree trimming in the coming year. We got work to do there, but certainly we're up for the challenge.
The most recent data from CPS Energy shows they're spending this much on tree trimming per customer this fiscal year. Compare that to the most recent filings from CenterPoint. CPS Energy appears to be spending more, even with fewer total customers and fewer trees. Experts say they wouldn't be surprised to see more cities in Texas prioritizing tree trimming like this in the future.
You have a power grid where you're on your own, you're not connected to the national grid. It just puts extra emphasis on being able to quickly and swiftly deal with these outages.
A spokesperson tells me that CPS Energy is already looking at next year's budget and hopes to maintain this level of tree trimming. You can fill out this form on their website if a tree near you needs attention. For the News 4 I-Team, I'm Jordan Elder.
Governor Greg Abbott has also highlighted the importance of this in his letter to CenterPoint. He ordered the company to eliminate all vegetation issues by August 31st, which is about 2 weeks from now. CenterPoint responded saying it should be able to make that deadline.